Well, remarkably, UH men's basketball team producing a 19-13 season, the first winning season in 4 years.
And they made a national postseason appearance for the first time in 7 years. So that brings us to Robert Kikaula's pick as our Hawaii MVP this week.
It's a major roster overhaul. 7 players who could have returned, didn't, or weren't welcome back. With 2 returnees, 2 redshirts, 12 new faces, and 2 recruits leaving just a month into the season, not to mention a point guard on loan from the football team, they won. Rainbow Warriors head coach Gib Arnold is this week's Hawaii MVP.
Their turnaround season ended Saturday with a loss to San Francisco in round 2 of the CollegeInsider.com tournament.
I love coaching these guys, so I had a great year.
Before his first campaign as a Division I head coach tipped off, before any of his 19 W's, Gib Arnold went through his schedule and made his predictions.
Did it surpass 19? Was it less than 19?
I'm not going to go on record and say anything. I could say it wasn't too far off.
Rainbow Warriors started 5-0. In no time came the Diamond Head Classic.
Did you believe you could actually win 19 games at that point?
I did.
The reason I'm here might be that somebody asked me that exact same question.
This team's got some pride. We all thought we could win. We could beat Florida State, who's now still playing, one of the better teams in the country. Actually, after that loss, which is kind of awkward, that we could be okay, that we could win some games.
UH lost 70-62 to the Seminoles, but followed up with wins over Utah and Mississippi State. That's when the team started buying in.
Basketball in Hawaii. Can you win?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Recruiting is key at winning at UH, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the number one thing. As much as I'd like to say it's all coaching, it's not. You got to get thoroughbreds. You don't ever see a jockey carrying the horse over the finish line. You need some horses.
Hey, line! In his first go-round as a D1 bench boss, Arnold was confident with X's and O's, but admits administrative responsibilities were learned on the job.
Have my assistants ask me for permission, that was really weird because I'm used to the other way around.
Warriors' record was 19-13, 10 better than last season, and it provided a bump in the business of basketball. Attendance was up 38%, and ticket sales for home games increased by almost $300,000. And hosting 2 pay-for-play CIT games turned a profit of $72 grand. That's like giving CPR to something that was near death, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's great. They played hard. I think people realized that. I did. I think they liked this team.
Now this I've learned. Coaches being coaches, they're never satisfied.
Since I've been here, we've yet to play in front of a sellout. I'm hoping that we can build this program to where it's hard to get a ticket. That would be a great thing to where people are getting turned down at the gate.
And not lost in 19-13 is redemption for the family name. Remember, Gib's father Frank was head coach at UH between 85 and 87, and it didn't go well.
Did you get the stamp of approval from Dad?
Yeah, Dad gave me this stamp of approval, I think, after 4, which was, I think, his best season.
If you're not careful, you're going to build a basketball program there.
That's the goal. This year was our foundation year, and I think it's a pretty sturdy foundation. I think we can have some growth from this year.
Rib shot to Dad.
I know.
Right now, the grind is on. Coach Arnold is on the recruiting trail in France, Germany, Australia to follow. His entire staff will be on the road this coming weekend on the recruiting trail.
He earned a rib shot.
Yeah,
He did. All right, any one of you got a choice as Hawaii MVP? If you do, hit us up at KITV.com.